The blue shirts are on standby. We've changed the keeper. We've changed the formation. All that's left is to change the form. We're out here looking for a win. It's Leicester City versus Brentford. It's a watch-along. Won't you join us? Yes, hello. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. My name is Elijah, and for today's watch-along, we've got 10 minutes of pre-match to run you all through. I'm going to drop the link in the chat as well if any of you would like to join us and discuss some of the starting lineup that we've got going on. We've got Michael and Jono who will be joining us later as well. Link is in the chat. We're going to jump right on into things as well, discussing the lineup because there are some wholesale changes coming to the squad for today's match. Right off the bat, we've got to change of formation. The sources that I've been working with are showing that it'll be a 3-4-2-1, 3 at the back, including an Ndidi, who I didn't update the graphic for, but both Ndidi and Amarte starting as center backs for us. That's going to be, in my opinion, the shakiest part of this lineup, but more players coming up forward. Ricardo and Castagna given the opportunity to play as those kind of free-playing wing-back into winger roles. They're going to be able to go further back, further forward. I'm optimistic about that, competing against a strong 4-3-3 from Brentford. So, Scott, I think that's definitely the talking point of the day is the fact that Danny Ward has been dropped. It seems as though maybe he's been given enough chances. Maybe it's the fact that it's time to just start throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. We find ourselves in 16th, but of course the Premier League is still volatile as ever. As the standings currently show, we could find ourselves bottom of the Premier League by the end of this match day. We could find ourselves as high as 12th, 3 points clear of the relegation zone and doing very well on goal difference. The trailing pack is very, very congested, and I think, again, this is our chance of throwing a dart at the board and seeing if we can get something good out of this match. Brentford are not going to make it easy for us by any stretch of the imagination, though. Iverson did impress in a lot of the cup matches, and I think that's one of the things that can give us a little bit of optimism. I'm not sure that he's yet Premier League ready, but at the same time, some of the errors that we've seen from Ward, I always want to back him, but especially against Chelsea, he got caught out of position quite a bit. I think that this is good, positive management to rotate the squad, give players a chance, and see and find out what will make this team click when we really need them to towards this tail end of the season. Keep getting your thoughts and your comments in. I'll put them up on screen. Click on that link if you'd like. We still got 7 minutes to kick off and lots to talk about. So we can also show Brentford play a lot of 4-3-3. They played that formation pretty much all through the season, and they're going to be playing that again today. Once we get Michael and Jono on, I'm going to want to discuss this, but what this gives me optimism for is the fact that we have seen very often that typically in the absence of our proper out-and-out wingers, which we are playing today, but we're playing them a little bit more centrally in a front two in our midfield, we rely a lot on attacks through the center. We know how Madison likes to get the ball cut inside and dribble through defenders. A 4-3-3 formation for me makes me more optimistic that we can play something like that. Whereas a 4-2-3-1 will put more players in the center of the pitch. This will be relying more on covering those wing spaces. And I think that this will leave a little bit of openness in that center. Yeah, feel free to call me out for that. That was just my mistake putting together that graphic. But yes, I think the biggest talking point is the fact that we have finally gotten a rotation in goalkeeper. I know a lot of fans have been calling for Daniel Iverson to start pretty much from the start of the season. I'll eat my words. I was somebody who backed Danny Ward. I thought that he had the quality. We'd seen some really good form from him, but at the same time, he's shown that he's really shaky, and we need some stability coming into this final run of games towards the end of the season. There's a lot of teams shaking a lot of things up. We saw this weekend that Crystal Palace sacked Patrick Vieira. We need to find some stability, and this might be the match where we find that. All right, we got a lengthy comment here from Jason. See what you got. We're going down, and I've had the chance to get rid of Rodgers games ago. Other sides took the decision to sack their managers and are showing a lot more fight than we are. I'm going to respectfully disagree with you a little bit here because I don't think that there's necessarily a lack of fight in this team at the moment. We have seen against Chelsea, against Southampton, that we are capable of making chances. We're capable of getting through defenses. What we haven't been able to do is make the final pass or take that final shot that actually puts the ball into the back of the net. I don't think that this team is as bad as our current position in the league says that we are. We've seen that on XG as well. We beat Chelsea on XG, I believe by an entire point. Once we can start taking those chances, we're going to see those results start coming in. And it's not like the manager isn't trying to change things. That said, though, I don't blame people for coming into this game expecting a defeat. I was chatting with Jono a little bit before this. I struggle to see that we're going to win this game, but I'm still going to do my best to hold out some belief. Michael, are you ready to come on? How's it going?
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Watchalong. How is everyone doing? I know everyone's a bit nervy. Everyone's a little bit pessimistic, but I'm here to inject a little bit of positivity. Like you said during your little rant there, I consider it a rant where you're being all negative. Wholesale changes. Iverson, what we've been calling for all season, is in goal. So, it just brings a little confidence. Morning, Carlos. For me, it brings a little confidence. Madison is in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always have that chance with a little bit of magic. I know we're away to Brentford, and I know that they're 11 unbeaten against us. And, they got to put the stat on BBC that they haven't won against us since 1953. And, but like you said, we play good on, those advanced metric stats. I know there was a percentage chance of relegation, and like the teams all around us are like 43, 53, and ours is 13%. And, so the pundits are saying what I'm saying. There are 3 worse teams than us. I'm going to say there's at least 5 worse teams than us. If we win today, we're 13th in the table. So let's back the boys. I don't see us going, losing 4-0 like Simon says here in the comments here. And let's back the boys, man. Let's have a little positivity in the watch along chat today, guys. Let's go. Come on. We are in black though.
We are back in black. I got the whole black backdrop set up, but like I said, the blue shirts are on standby. We score 1 goal, and I'm putting that shirt on.
You know what? I got it right here too. I was like, all right, let me hold just in case. We got to put it back on. And we even got Phil with us in spirit here. We got
Reedy is at the game today as well. Reedy made the trip down to London.
Nice.
I love what Scott called me out for on this, is that like we'll be optimistic with a snowman in goal. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, if I'm going to come into this game thinking that we're going to lose 4 or 5-0, then I've just let Leicester ruin my weekend before they've actually had the opportunity to do so.
Right. Yeah.
They can ruin my weekend after the game, but until then, I'm going to hold on to it.
I've been looking forward to this soccer day because as soon as this game is over, I have to head to Seattle because that game starts in 3 hours after this game is over.
I'm heading downtown to watch Toronto play Miami. I bought those tickets.
Nice. Sounders versus Gareth Bale and LAFC. So, yeah, it's going to be a great day in soccer Seattle. And if Leicester can pull this off for me, I already started day drinking. It's 8 a.m. Oh, my goodness.
Oh my
Let's go.
You're kegging and egging already.
Already.
I was going to say, I've got the pint glass out. It's just got water in it, though.
Hey, water's good for the morning as well. Let's go.
Jono, if you're ready as well, pop a thumbs up on screen because we got to get what your camera's pointed at up on here.
And we got to get synced up, Jono.
Yeah, I don't think Jono's quite ready yet. But funny enough, so I know we chatted about it a little bit when we lost to Chelsea, that I bought tickets to the Toronto FC game that day on that stream. And Toronto FC ended up dropping points against Columbus Crew because of a chipped through ball that all of our defense thought was onside, and then our keeper got lobbed.
We just watched it.
There we go. We got Jono's good luck charm on screen.
Oi. Now turn on your microphone.
I've got my lucky fox ready.
Oi.
We've got 3 hosts, 3 different black shirts, 3 different countries, all here today for you.
Let's get your pregame optimistic thoughts.
I said we'll lose 4-0 last week.
Optimistic thoughts now.
I think he's actually realised because we can't play defensive. So the fact that he's gone 3 at the back, I admit a really dodgy 3 at the back. But I think he's just gone, right, let's just go at them. Let's just literally just, it's like if we could see 3, fine, but we score 4.
Are you slandering Wilf Ndidi, the FIFA Pro Team of the Year center back?
They just kicked off on my screen.
Okay, you're a little ahead of me then. We haven't kicked off yet on my screen.
Well, I'm the front 3 of Mbuemo, Ivan Toney, and Wissa scare the hell out of me. So we got to play.
Ivan Toney scares the living daylights out of me.
Yeah.
It's like when we play against Spurs, Kane always scores against us, and that's the sort of thing I'm getting now.
But hey, we got Big Harry Suter in the lineup now.
Yeah.
We've got Harry Suter, we're missing FaZe. Due to his silly red card, he got a one game suspension for him.
Michael, do you want to pause at maybe the 1 minute mark or the 45-second mark, and we'll try to get synced up?
Oh, I paused right at kickoff.
Oh, sorry. I'm currently at 45 seconds now.
Jeez. I'll go live.
We're such a in sync.
What's been going on?
A lot of bobbling around. Brentford have a free kick early on here, right at the 1 minute mark. They got 4 players standing over it. It's within Madison range, but it is far. They're playing it short, crossed into the penalty area. Castagna misses the clearance. Ndidi hoofs the ball up into the air, and it's out for a corner kick.
Not a good start. Corner kick already.
I just paused at 140.
Okay, I'm at 120. I'll let you know when I get there.
Because you're waiting for them to take a corner, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ndidi's clearance there does not give me confidence about him as a center back. Okay,
Yeah,
33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 45. Corner kick is taken. In swinger, punched away by Daniel Iverson. As far as the outside of the penalty area, and he thinks he's Yuri Tielemans, but that shot is blocked by Dewsbury Hall.
Yo, we got Anthony in LA. We're playing LAFC today, baby. Sounders got LAFC today. I'm leaving right after here to go straight to Seattle, man.
How far is Tacoma from Seattle?
Honestly, like when I need to get to Seattle, I can be at the stadium in 25 minutes. But the
Leicester City counterattack here. Sorry to cut you off. Harvey Barnes comes forward, passes it forward, looking for Xhaka, and Xhaka tries to pass it back into the penalty area, but it's too far forward, and Raya will collect.
It needed to be a better one from Xhaka. He tried a little outside of the right boot. Work off. But yeah, Seattle is like 35 miles from Tacoma.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
And it's all freeway driving. Ooh, I don't know who's favored to win. It's a big game for both clubs. It's early in the season. Actually going to meet a couple Leicester fans there. Actually, a guy who's from Leicester there.
Very nice.
He's also a season ticket holder.
Harry Suter lofts the ball up, trying to find a pass in the midfield. Bobbles around via a Brentford player, but we retain possession. Brentford playing very fluidly here. Very hard to see their shape when out of possession. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're only going 4-3-3 in possession.
They're totally just looking to counter us. They know we're going to try to hold on to the ball a lot.
big challenge absolutely flips. I think that wasn't Castagna. Was that Dewsbury Hall?
Oof.
Brentford look to counter right now. Lofted ball, looking for Tony. Ball goes off of Ricardo and out. I think that's for a throw and could be a corner kick right by the flag.
It's a
throw in right by the corner.
They have a long throw guy.
Chris saying that Thomas Frank is the favorite to become the next Leicester City manager.
He won't ever leave Brentford for Leicester. No chance. No.
Yeah.
I saw there's like one guy on Twitter who started basically a campaign to get, I think it's RC Lens's current manager to Leicester. Like Frank Heiste was his name or something like that.
I just feel like there's we're always at a disadvantage because it's Leicester. Like, players don't want to move there. Coaches don't want to move there from London. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen.
They haven't experienced Haymarket and High Cross and Leicester Market.
A Watford or a Millwall they would rather sign with a lower league a London club sometimes.
There's some scores have just come in. Leeds are leading against Wolves, which pushes one space down towards the relegation zone. However, Villa have just scored against Bournemouth.
We'll take it.
Yeah, finally Brendan Rodgers pulled the plug on Ward and inserted Daniel Iverson, who I've been calling for since preseason.
The Great Wall of Wales is replaced by Casper's successor.
Go back and watch the first matches of the season, and I was saying play Daniel Iverson.
And like I said, I'll eat my words. I was backing Danny Ward. I was backing him.
His shirt's
I was
too
backing
big.
him into the world. It was good. Like, had a good 6-game streak, was it? No goals conceded.
Everyone was firing on all cylinders at that point.
Then after the World Cup, that's when we started to drop again.
Look at Madison trying to take this throw in though. Like he's pumped. He's amped up. G-Tech Community Stadium looks absolutely packed today.
Yeah, it does. It's loud there too right now. Hopefully it's a bunch of Leicester fans.
I mean, it also looks like a gorgeous day there.
Oof. Another counter. Ndidi rides his
coming forward on the right wing. Tracking back, and Ndidi makes the tackle, forces it out for a throw-in. Is it a good sign or a bad sign that the notebook isn't out yet?
It's early. It's early. Something like really smart has to happen for him to start. Like
Rico Henry plays the ball across goal, and
nice
Timmy
recovery.
Castagna slides in to force that out for a corner.
Yeah, nice recovery for Castagna because that was a really good early cross in from Rico Henry. I don't know if you can call it an early cross.
Rico Henry is going to be.
It totally all of our back line. And Castagna's there.
Good. Yeah, if Castagna doesn't get there, that's 1-0 Brentford because Ivan Toney had the freedom of the Midlands there.
It's another corner for Brentford.
Their second of the day. It'll be another in-swinger. Lofted in, headed away. Collected on the edge of the penalty area by Damsgaard. Headed down and away by Amarte. Volleyed shot goes off Barnes. Still pinging around. Rico Henry. His cross is blocked by Pereira, and it's out for a throw.
Oof, we're under a little pressure here, and the stadium does get a little loud.
They're just putting the win probability up on my screen, and it's very level at the moment. 39% for a Brentford win, 32% for a Leicester win.
Oh, they're hating on us.
But you know what? They're kinder to us than Google was. Google was giving Brentford like a 52% chance of winning.
Oh, my goodness. Another long throw into the box. Big Harry Suter just elevates him above everyone to head that away. Wow, he's head and shoulders above everyone. Anyway,
just after that play as well, I want to give some credit to Wilfred Ndidi, who's been doing really well at making himself big and blocking crosses on that right flank early in this game.
Yeah, he is stepping out, making sure he closes down. We'll see how it lasts. He hasn't really been getting that game time. I wonder what Soyuncu has to do to get a game.
He won't.
I don't think he
will.
That
Vestergaard had an argument with Brendan Rodgers as well, and he's been not allowed to train with the first team.
Wow. Yeah, I think I read that. It's crazy. It's just so, I don't know.
I'd heard about Vestergaard getting benched. I hadn't seen anything in writing that Soyuncu had actually been exiled.
Yeah, these are the things that make people want to call for Brendan Rodgers' job. Players being ostracized and fighting with the manager and where's this player gone? Things like that are just not good for the manager. You know, you see how Mikel Arteta handled all that stuff over the last couple seasons, right? It's just totally different, night and day. And you see what it does to the culture around the club and around the team. I'm not calling for Brendan's job, but I wouldn't be mad if he was gone at the end of the season. I really don't want him to be gone in the middle of the season. I don't like that.
Well, this is getting towards the really business end now, isn't it? It's not like it's like a few months in. It's not like it's, you know, Christmas or the holidays. It's like this is the nitty-gritty part of the season now where we need results and we haven't been getting them.
Maddison loses possession in midfield, and Brentford look to come forward now, and they again feed it out wide to Rico Henry. You get the feeling that they think that that's going to be our weakness, is Henry against Marte.
Yeah.
It is our weakness. It's not like it isn't.
Cross comes in, headed away by Suter. Headed back in, tries to knot it on, cleared away by Marte.
Yeah, the ball was cleared. The ball came out here to the near side. It was like a first-time volley into the box that had everyone off guard except for Harry Suter. Got his big head in there. Ooh, nice sliding tackle.
That Wilfred Ndidi sliding into the ball there.
Ndidi. Ooh, leaves the ball for KDH. Ooh, man.
And if Tete had just intercepted that ball clearance from Brentford, we would have been right in there.
We need to get the ball back. We need to be pressing.
We're really giving Brentford a lot of respect and a lot of space early in this game.
The thing is, it takes us a while to go in. We always do this. We always grow into the game slowly.
30 to 60, we're going to be all over them. Once we're 2-0 down.
Once we're 2-0 down, then we stop playing.
We need, we need either KDH or Mindy. Not is Mindy in the game? No, it's KDH and Ndidi.
I don't believe so.
One of those guys needs to come out because
Daka,
Daka, get on it.
Charges into the penalty area, lays it off for Tete. Leicester's first real attack of the game. Cross is headed away by Brentford, though. Only as far as Ndidi.
Daka has to let.
He's looking for Tete, finds him. Cross comes in, collected by Raya.
Daka has to let that ball run more. He stops the ball from running, and it gets tangled underneath his feet.
I feel like I've seen that a couple times this season from Daka.
Madison puts some clear
momentum get the better of him.
Well, no, he tries to take a touch when he should have let the ball run. Oy. Madison puts him clear through. I was saying that KDH or Ndidi, one of those guys, they got to play more forward. Not more forward, but when they get the ball, they got to push forward because both of them like to a lot of times pass sideways or just.
Oh, Ndidi almost plays a perfect through ball to Tete there, but it's just intercepted. Jensen plays the ball forward for Brentford right now. They're on the edge of the penalty area. Curved shot right into the hands of Daniel Iverson.
Wissa takes a shot. Iverson's there. That's nice. Nice to see Iverson getting some playing time.
It's something that I've missed from our goalkeepers, is keepers making the easy things look easy.
Right. And
I feel like that's where Ward shines, is that he makes these incredible acrobatic saves that most keepers in the Premier League have no business making. But then somebody lobs the ball right in front of his face, and he slips, falls, and it goes between his hands and into the net.
Yeah, it's just bad. Good to see Iverson. Maybe it's a half a season too late, but it's good to see him.
Hey, the European push starts.
Iverson look like.
Here we go. Suter can ping those little cross-field balls too, given the chance. Who's this?
Barnes having a little back and forth with KDH, gets taken down but stays on his feet, takes the shot, and it's just wide.
Oh, Harvey!
Harvey making something out of nothing there.
That's a little confidence move right there. A little confidence move.
I feel like we haven't seen that from Harvey in a long time as well.
Aggression. Ooh, just doesn't get his foot wrapped around it. It's inches away from the far post. Okay,
not
maybe like
wide at all. It just needed a little more curve. We've not been the better team so far, but I'd say that was the best chance of the game for either team.
Yeah. Do you think Barnes could have done better by crossing to the middle, or do you think shooting was the best?
We were well outnumbered in the box.
I think just Harvey needs to be attacking the goal, putting it on target, trying to put it on target. We all just need to be putting it on target, because that's the stat that everyone, talks about: shots on goal, shots on target. For us, we kind of suck. We haven't scored any goals, so let's pepper the goal.
I feel like that's also what we missed so much from when we played really well. It was Madison and Barnes taking it up the wing, cutting inside, and peppering the goal. It was what they did best. Through ball looking for Daka. Can't maintain possession, though. And that will trickle out for a Leicester City throw.
Whew. Rugby lines are still on the pitch. Kind of weird looking.
Yeah, I think it was a header on goal, and it's just wide.
Oh! Cross in from Ricky P and
I almost don't blame Daka for that, because it's going to be really hard to get that on target. Maybe he should have been sitting a little deeper in the penalty area, but a good opportunity goes wanting there.
It's a good delivery. Daka gets in front of his defender, gets a head on it. I think he does as much as he can with it. The goalkeeper has the near post covered pretty good.
You mentioned the rugby lines. I think it happened in League One. It was like Plymouth versus Blackpool or something like that. A keeper grabbed the ball like well outside his penalty area because he thought the rugby lines were the outside of his penalty area.
Wow, that's way out there, bro. Madison
Dan
and Barnes.
Amarte passes the ball right the way back to Iverson. Look how far Iverson's out of his net as well. Like, I feel like we don't see that much from Danny Ward either. He'll charge out, but only out to about 2/3 of the distance from his penalty area.
When he does charge out, he gets stuck in no man's land.
Yeah, not with much confidence at all. We're over here playing it around the back. Brentford's pressing. See, right here, we need someone to push the ball forward, not like stop momentum, try to get on his left foot and turn around. You see what happens? KDH, man. Come on, bro. Come on.
Great analysis there. You're completely right. You're completely right. He does a spin to try to get it in an ideal position, and now 10 Brentford players are behind the ball.
Yeah. You got to get on the half turn and push forward. No, not KDH. Not this season. Maybe last season. And here we go. Brentford set up into like a 2-4-4 block.
I was gonna say, and right now it almost looks like a 4-5-1 basically.
Right. They're like, we're not going to break this down without the creativity. We need Madison on the half turn out here, a little, not way out here on this near side, but yeah, deeper and closer to the box. Him and Tete playing 1-2s. Madison's going to get a workout today. He's going to be running from this side to the far side, trying to play 1-2s with Harvey, and come over here, try to play him with Tete. Brendan
well,
is
note of 1-2, a nice 1-2 between Tete and Daka, I believe. There
we go. And there's Madison.
Ooh, a lovely outside the boot pass, gets it to Dewsbury Hall. He finds Indeed.
His terrible first touch, loses it on the edge of the box, and then kicks Mbuemo in his foot. Jeez.
I'll be honest, I wasn't sure that was a foul before it was called. I thought he may have gotten the ball there, but yeah, he absolutely plows his man to the ground.
Yeah. Did we put?
I'd rather Indeed be doing that in their penalty area than in ours.
Did we put Paul's comment up here on Facebook? Yeah.
I do my best to stay off of Twitter anytime that there isn't like a Leicester City match day.
The thing is that, yeah, and I've said this before about being an American fan. I don't have that deep connection, that's where I'm from, connection to the football club. I'm just a fan, I'm just a supporter. I just love the city, but it's not where I'm from, so I don't have that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I felt like crying after we lost to Tottenham and finished in 5th place 2 seasons ago. I felt like crying when we lost to Forest in the FA Cup, even though I did not have a connection to the history of Forest and Leicester. But yeah, we're a little happier because we have our MLS club to root for.
That's the thing. You've got 2 teams, whether we've only got 1.
Right.
No, it sounds like you need to start supporting Toronto FC. I'll send you a shirt.
Yeah,
I'm all right.
You guys pick an MLS club. Pick an MLS club.
Kickoffs are only at like 11:45 at night in England. It's
fine.
Yeah,
yeah, all super late night games for you guys. Ooh, Madison going to pick up a yellow here. He thinks he got fouled when he gets the ball. The player takes the ball off of him, Jensen, and Madison grabs it
anyway. He's going to let the ref hear it.
He thinks he's getting fouled there.
Which I don't necessarily blame him for, but like you can't grab the shirt like that. Like that is going to be that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, 22 minutes in, it's about back and forth. We've had a really good chance. Daka had a really good header that was pretty close. Harvey had a little cut in from the far side. You know how he does. That just missed, and so we're still in this. The atmosphere at the ground sounds like it's pretty lively. Come on, we support the best club in the Premier League, even if we're going to get relegated.
We'll still be the best club in the Premier League in the championship.
Yeah, free coach travel. He knows how to keep the stadium full. He knows how to sell all the tickets. He knows how to sell the allotment.
Yeah, there were train strikes when I traveled up from London into Leicester for the Southampton game this season.
There are loads of strikes. There's NHS strikes. There are school strikes. There are train strikes. There are bus strikes.
You guys are all just chilling out there, huh?
We're not chilling. We're just complaining about everything.
No, I'm complaining and not going to work. Just chilling at the house.
They're not showing it on any UK channel. It's funny isn't it funny how the Americans can watch the Premier League easier than we can?
But that's player salaries right there. That's why you guys can have all the best players in the world in your league, because we paid $100 million for the TV rights.
I gripe about how bad the broadcaster is here in Canada, but there are no blackouts. I can watch any Premier League game.
Yeah, I can watch any Premier League game and replay any Premier League game for like the last 6 weeks.
Brendan Rodgers strikes.
Yeah, for sure. We're having scoring goal strikes. Well, Patson Daka did hit last week. which was very nice. Which was very nice.
It was a good goal, but
not enough. Not enough.
Yeah, Patson Daka hat trick incoming though.
It can happen.
If he gets a hat trick today and we win, I'll run naked for
out of the back. That was a good one too to break the lines. Who's this running at us? Madison's running at us hard.
Madison coming in. Barnes on the wing.
He's
Cuts
Harvey.
inside.
Harvey's.
He
did his spot. Oh. But I mean, come on. We got to do something though. We got to do something.
Chipped ball in towards the penalty area. It's just outside the reach of Daka, but then he gets the. Ooh.
Oh, you got to put that on target.
I swear, some of the chances Patson Daka gets, it impresses me more that he manages to miss them than some of the shots he puts on target.
Iheanacho, though, last week, oh my God, he missed so many chances.
Was that
was it last week or the week before?
That was last week. Who put that ball over the top? Was that Ricky P? Ricky P has been like some really good curlers from early, from at the byline. He's putting some really good balls in. I'm thinking Ricky P for an assist today. He's feeling it.
Not a bad call. Not a bad call. I honestly, there's a little outside chance that I think Ndidi might get an assist.
Yeah,
he's been playing real aggressively in the middle right now. Like despite being a center back on the paper.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're exactly right. The boys are playing pretty good right now. Tete, there's man, just a lot to be desired for Tete, but everybody else is, they're playing hard. They're playing like they know they might get relegated.
I don't remember what match was it when Brendan threw the water bottle at halftime. That was last season.
Was it Forest?
Was it Forest?
Yeah, I agree, Counselor.
Well, it's not that. It's the tactics. I think it's just so flat.
Yeah, it's a bit generic. A bit predictable.
I can't deny that, but I feel like a lot of it also comes down to the mentality because it's not like we weren't playing these tactics when we were finishing fifth. It's just the players were more confident. They were making more passes forward because they felt confident making them. When they don't see a space and don't feel like they can make that pass, then they turn and give it back to Danny Ward, who then misses his goal kick and it's an own goal.
First down to the manager though, surely when we won the Premier League, we were nowhere near the best team in terms of tactical players, but we just had the passion. We don't have that anymore. It's gone.
I think it's a combination of the both. As Brentford takes a shot from outside, and that was almost a goal from nothing.
Okay, I'm going to need Timmy Castagna to be way, way more aggressive when he's closing down. And Mbeumo gets the ball in acres of space. Timmy starts sprinting. He starts sprinting at him and then stops like 3 yards away from him. Boy, get your foot in there.
Well out of position there. Now, I don't necessarily think that was all Castagna's fault because Castagna was covering Tony.
I'm talking about
covering Tony there.
I'm saying once he gets to Mbeumo, he stops. Like 3 yards. He needs to get closer. And Mbeumo had so much time and space. He measured that, and that's a let off for Brentford. And Mbeumo should be put down.
Because Iverson would have had no chance if that was on target.
Ooh, clear it. Come on, get it. Oof.
Let me, so Paul, with what you were saying there,
Seattle Sounders, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ole, 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 ole.
Okay, actual Seattle Sounders question, though, because I know there's that fight and win video that's become very famous. Is that an actual Seattle Sounders chant, or was that just one guy going off at the Seattle Stadium?
No, we like the we're trying to play out from the back here. Let's focus on Leicester here for a second, and we'll talk about.
Sorry. Again, I always say this when we go off topic, the ball is just pinging around, like it's just going like a game of Pong.
It's a call and response. So the section that has the drums and the singing section sings or just screams Seattle, and the rest of the stadium will say Sounders, and then they'll the call and response is to fight and win, and the rest of the stadium must go fight and win. And so it's actually pretty cool when you see the whole stadium do it.
Oh, I could imagine there. Yeah, like our big thing is we do the Viking clap now. Like we adopted that one from Iceland.
The boom boom clap.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
The really like slow build up.
Oh, that's isn't that the Iceland? Like the
right. Yeah.
Well, it works because like you're not going to get the stadium bouncing when it's like -7 degrees and snowing. Like we're all just miserable in our coats.
Marty's trying to push up, but then see Madison comes and grabs it so far deep, and we're not going to score any goals with Madison getting the ball so deep. We need someone to push up to him like Tielemans or Mendy. And both of those guys.
And it feels like that's almost Madison getting a little frustrated. Like he feels like, oh my goodness.
Asking for
Carter gets pulled out of position and Brentford gets the left flank wide open. Cross comes in. And again, where's Castagna in this? Because Mbuemo has the entire right flank to himself.
He was trying to cover the far post. He's like right on the post.
I feel like a lot of this comes down to like Ndidi. It might be because Ndidi is playing too far forward. It leaves us basically with a back two of Harry Suter and Timmy Castagna. And Castagna's left marking both Tony and Mbuemo.
It's out for a Leicester goal kick. And again, we're set up to play it out from the back, but Iverson kicked it long straight out of bounds.
Kasper Schmeichel's success right there.
That's where Kasper Schmeichel's training's been going.
Yeah, out for a Brentford throw-in.
All that seems to be happening here is that we're playing with defence, passing it forwards to midfield, but it seems short. But the midfield has to run to get the ball before Brentford do. And by that point, we've got no midfield left to go up the pitch. So we're forced to pass it around to work our way up. We said we should. The defence should be doing the pushing.
Here we go.
Oh, Madison gets dispossessed. I think you're completely right there, and that might be where so much of our frustration and tactics comes from.
Through to Ivan Toney. He takes a shot.
I want to say that was by Ndidi, or either Ndidi or Amarte, and it's out for a corner kick.
Good through
There's
ball.
only been 2 goals in the Premier League so far. It's been 1-0 to Villa.
Oh, Harry Suter gets
done. Yeah, the ball up to James Madison is shoved off by Ben Mee. Ben Mee pushes it forward and just absolutely megs Harry Suter to put Ivan Toney through. But Daniel Amartey is there to.
Are we doing zonal marking again?
We're doing something weird.
Why is Harry Suter in the middle of the penalty area as it's chipped over? And again, Mbuemo gets so much space, it pings around to the center of the penalty area. Volleyed shot, and it's 1-0 Brentford.
Whoa, deflection. And it goes in for Jensen.
Norbert Jensen.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, we haven't hit the 40th minute yet, which is when we start playing football.
It's not like I don't know. What I mean, what? We need to be man marking. I don't know what the hell is going on where we let they got 4 guys offside.
Yeah, I'm seeing this now.
There is a video checker going?
Yeah, because you know what? Tony is offside there. The first ball, Madison is playing Mbuemo onside, but there on that pass, Tony is 100% offside.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
On the second ball, the first ball, Madison is playing Mbuemo onside, but right there when Mbuemo hits it over to Tony, that's offside for sure.
Well, the rugby lines are there for us to all see. Clearly, we don't even need the.
With regards to Iverson, like I don't blame him at all for that. That deflects off 2 Leicester City players. I'm pretty sure that would go down as an own goal.
Looks like goal.
No review.
No, every goal is reviewed, and that. What did Tete do that for?
How? Do they think that Tony didn't touch it? I'm stunned.
I
I'm
can
shocked.
barely hear the commentation through my headphones from the TV, and I think they're talking about it as well.
I'm stunned. I mean,
I honestly,
good job by the Nottingham Forest Memorial VAR committee, but
that was pretty bad. Okay, we can't get frustrated by that though. We got to get back in the game.
We're not going to get back into it. We're not. We've done nothing. We've had not a shot on target.
We've had a shot on target.
Yeah, we had a shot. Yeah,
have we?
Yeah, we had a shot.
I think we have.
We haven't.
No, we haven't.
No. Harvey wide, Daka wide. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating to see other teams like work really hard without the ball and work really hard off the ball. And then when we get the ball, we just stand around. And when they get
I'm
the ball,
getting real frustrated with how much space we're giving Mbuemo here.
We don't close down when they get the ball. Go get it from him. Go put a foot in. Go take it from him. This is so irritating.
Oh my God! Guess who? Hang on.
I'm
West
guessing
Ham got Southampton
going
next.
against us at the moment.
Haven't West Ham got Southampton next?
I don't know because Southampton have Tottenham right now. Southampton's their next scheduled game. They were supposed to play Man City at some point, but that's been postponed.
So that's for the FA Cup.
Breaks forward. McHenry.
Why are we giving them so much space?
Shot. Blocked by Suter and Castagna. Castagna's out there on Mbuemo. Mbuemo puts a loop ball in. Oh my goodness. It clears a couple Leicester players. But Ndidi's there to just pop the ball into the air. Brentford still has it. Ivan Toney tries to put a cross in. Ricky P blocks it out for
I think Anthony is nailing it on the head right here, where it's like we're trying to press, but we're not trying to get the ball. We just want to stand close to people.
You can't do it 3 or 4 players. It has to be everybody. It has to be all 10 backfield players. We got to get on the ball. You got to take it from them. This is crazy. We're losing. And here's another corner. And shit. Come on, Suter. Push somebody out of the way. And all this zonal marking that we're doing. Why?
And look at we crowd the 6-yard box, but then when the ball comes out of play, Brentford have 4 players on the outside of the penalty area ready to collect that second ball with nobody marking them.
We need to. The thing is that no matter what happens, we need Southampton to. We need that game to be a draw. No, we can't.
Man, we just need to win our games.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
think that's what happens now. We will be in the relegation zone because no matter what result for West Ham and Southampton, we will go down a place.
We'll go down a place, but we won't be in 17th.
I want to try to be optimistic somehow, and I feel like we are going to change things up in the second half, which is the only thing I can grasp at here. Because in the first half, like I hate being the person to say it, but tactically we have gotten everything wrong in this first half.
Yeah, we shouldn't have came out with 5 at the back because they're playing through our midfield like swing, 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 swing. And Ricky P and Castagna push forward too far because that's just how we play. And so they're coming out on the edges too, like swing, 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 and just for real, the balls are just swing, swing. I'm done. Look at this. Another ball over the top. McHenry.
I don't know how Brendan can survive this. Honestly.
And Ndidi trying to shepherd it out, but instead puts his foot on it. And
this
it's
will be our 5th loss in a row if we lose this.
Another Brentford corner. 39th minute.
I'm not going to out and defend Rodgers here because that's not really tenable. I'm going to drop Michael until he's back. So I know that you've been Rodgers out for quite a while. And I know that people hate being asked this question, but I'm asking you not as a way to defend Rodgers, but just as genuine curiosity. Who that is available do you think we could get for the rest of the season?
Anyone. Vieira, we can get try and get Poch in for a few months. Anyone, honestly.
Wow.
Very good control by Daka there. Flicks his man and then gets taken down. Booking for the Brentford man. That's for Norgard.
We can think that we've got a second half, but I can't see it.
Jono, you are the most pessimistic.
Prove me wrong. Leicester, prove me wrong.
I'm just saying, it's not even halftime yet. We could get something before.
But we've done nothing in the first half.
It's been scrappy. We haven't done anything, but here we go. KDH pushing it forward to Harvey out here on the wing.
Cross comes in, was looking for Daka. Oh, and was that Ricky P or Tete just gets absolutely done.
Oh, it was Ricky P. He was kind of scared to like run into him, but I mean, we're down. Through ball. Ooh, but Iverson's out there.
Dangerous through ball towards Wissa.
Johnny on the spot. Allen Iverson. Daniel Iverson is there. For those who don't know, Allen Iverson, famous basketball
That's
player.
what I'm saying.
And I get that sentiment, but like at that point, because it's like, look at Palace have sacked Vieira. They're genuinely looking like they're going to get Roy Hodgson. I love Roy Hodgson as a person. I would never want him managing a Premier League team in a relegation fight anymore. So it's like, do you just want an interim manager for the rest of the season then? Like,
yes. Yeah. Can get a better manager in the summer.
It's a bad look. I don't like it. Louise, I agree with Louise's. Brendan's got it all wrong today to get Ward out of the way and then leave Mendy on the bench. That's huge. But at the same time, it looks like he's just rotating players because Nacho shouldn't be on the bench either. You know?
I've seen a Twitter post from
Anthony's over here.
Canadian Fox, and it says, "Get used to it."
Get used to it.
It's a picture of Leicester equals Sky Bet Championship.
Yeah, again, like anytime I do go on Twitter, it's all just like pictures of the tornado chaser with the "here it comes" and there's just the championship badge on it.
Yeah, I see a lot of the fans. They are just done with Brendan Rodgers. Absolutely done with him.
I had one that was the subway stations in Toronto used to have like these old displays that would say where the trains were going to be coming. Tete's offside.
Ugh.
And it would say wherever via downtown. And the sign was faded and the station on it was Downsview. So it just said next train down via down.
Just go down.
Down.
By way of down. Right? The season the season we did really well, and we were, in fifth place the first time, and we played the same lineup for like 20 matches in a row, and everyone was like, "Oh, he's running our players ragged and doesn't get any. Players don't get any rest." But continuity says a lot, or does a lot to a squad, and especially when everyone's playing well. And we were kind of playing well there for a while, and then we just kind of crapped. But players that are playing well needs to keep on playing, like Mendy.
Now it is the comments like this one that, because the thing is, if he kept with the same and we kept losing, everybody would be mad at him for not trying something new.
Threw ball in from Ricky P to Tete. Oh, cross in was.
I can't find anybody in the penalty area.
I think the reason why it's frustrating is because he has tried something new, but it doesn't look any better to what it did before. So
no, and I think that does come, and I'll concede you're right there, is that it is our playing style.
But I think the players
are trying something that Brentford's marking perfectly right now.
I don't think the players play the style right. They take too many touches. They turn in weird areas. They are not in the spot they're supposed to be. And when they take a shot on goal, it's crap.
But then
Barnes gets
but
the
then
ball
why are
right
you
on the
playing a
outside of the
tactic?
penalty area, but gets poked clear from him.
But why are you playing a tactic that doesn't suit the players? If the players,
Because it used to suit the players in his defense.
That's what I wanted to say earlier. There was the stat that Leicester City owns every single player that finished 5th, except for Kasper Schmeichel and who
Shot from a distance goes wide.
who cares? And there's no reason to be finishing this way except for the players. It's Brendan. I don't know what he can do more except for lead.
Paul, what are you saying here? What does this mean?
Thinks he's hot.
we've got a little bit of ray of sunshine on the horizon. Tottenham have scored against Southampton.
Now, the biggest one that I will disagree with, because I respect people that want Brendan gone. I totally get it. I'm getting real frustrated with him. Was Jim's comment here. I will never want my team to lose just to get a change of management.
Yeah, come on. Don't you want to party after the match, drinking beers and celebrating that we won? That's what I want to do. I want my Saturday.
Maddison gets absolutely chopped in midfield and nothing is given for it, and Brentford come forward.
Ooh.
Wissa lobbed through, out for a goal kick.
Ooh. It's 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Madison's having some words with the referee. He's going to have to be careful because he's not going to want to get a second booking for this.
Yeah, but this referee...
if this referee thinks he's a big man, then he's going to do it.
I mean, Mbuemo does take the ball off of him, but the follow-through is pretty much intentional. It looks like he just kind of trips. Everything in slow motion looks worse, though.
And this is sad, Louise, and it's a bad state of affairs. I try to be optimistic, but I can't sugarcoat that. It's bad right now.
Good ball to break the lines of KDH. KDH gets it up to Harvey. He tries to play a 1-2 with, I don't even know who's out there with him.
Trying to get through two different players there. Brentford run it out for a throw-in, though. This is probably going to be last chance for the half.
Yeah. Quickly thrown into Ndidi.
Who just
tries to
gives
switch
it away.
the ball over here to Tete, but
Tete was marked by 3 people there.
And that is half time on my end.
Excellent summary, Michael. Couldn't have said it better myself.
That's it. That's all. We should just go.
Right. I drink my raspberry seltzer.
How about Amir's comment here, though, that recall Chowdhury?
He should have never been gone. I don't know. Brendan Rodgers, some of the moves that he's made personnel-wise, I don't know how much credit he gets for making personnel decisions over the last 2 or 3 seasons. I don't know, how much is his fault, but some of the players should have never left. Some players should have never came in.
Well, Brighton shouldn't have left.
Who's that?
Albrighton shouldn't have.
Brighton.
Albrighton should not be out on loan and leaving the club. That's a travesty. I saw a picture of Hamza. He's all hairy, all big. He's all buff. Yo, get our guy back here now, man.
Subs at half time. I'll bring on Vardy for Daka.
I want to bring Nacho.
Nacho's also not a bad call. I'd say I think you could bring on both, one for Daka, one for Tete.
No. Indeed, in Amati, one at the back. Just if you don't have any players in the back, you can't play from the back. So just have everyone up front. So you have to play it forwards. I mean, I'm getting desperate now.
We got to get back to that. We have to score 4 to win mindset, because this freaking passing the ball around the back and trying to break through the lines. No, we got to push forward. This is crazy. Maddison not getting on the ball, nobody up there to play with him. That's why we need Nacho. Daka, Brentford sitting back. Daka and Tete, they're trying to get in behind, and all those through balls are being intercepted, and Brentford is just sitting back in their 2 banks of 4 and just kind of stopping us. We need action. We need some
bad stats.
action.
We have not scored.
They're not going to be good.
We've only scored 1 goal in the Premier League since we've beaten Spurs.
That was a really fun day, though.
It was a fun day. That was a brilliant day.
So, guys, what I say is I'm just going to pull up the feed of the stream from the Tottenham watch-along, and we're just going to play the second half of that day.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Yeah,
we were wearing
it here. We played
like
the video. Everyone's going to watch that video.
Oh, just to get that feeling, just to have that feeling, you know.
Should we just play the Premier League winning video, like the montage of us winning the Premier League? That would be good.
Right. Tete is counselor says, how is Tete playing it? I'm just gonna say, I mean, he's out there. He's out there.
He's undeniably on the pitch.
Yeah,
he's trying. The thing is, he's trying to do something. He's trying to pass it. He's trying to make runs. But the problem is we're trying to go from defence to midfield, but the pass is short or the gap is too big. We're passing it forwards. You lose the ball. Then we have to go back again to try and defend it. At that point, we get the ball again, and there's no one to push forwards. At that point, we're stuck.
Yeah, that's a good call. So right now they're showing the replay highlights, and Tete gets the ball here on the near side. He does a couple rollover flick overs, but Brentford, the way they're defending us, there's 2 players on him, right? Like they're not letting him get his cross in. They're not letting him do some Brazilian trickery. None of that. So he gets it back to Ricky P, who does put an early cross in that Daka gets a head on, or he gets a little half volley shot on that's off target. But Brentford set up really nice. Thomas Frank is, I think, beaten Brendan tactically.
Yeah, well, I think Finn kind of hit the nail on the head here, that our patterns of play are too predictable, and our players don't have the confidence to take players on, because we see that we are losing pretty much every one-on-one battle in the midfield here. Anytime it's 2 players challenging for the ball for each other, Brentford wins the ball. Even if it's through a foul, they win the ball. And we just don't have the confidence to go in there and win those balls and start attacks from the midfield. That is what we did well when we were winning.
Not only are our patterns predictable, the players that we have trying to play the patterns are not committed to them. And you have to be committed. You have to have a good first touch. If your first touch is poor, then the whole thing breaks down. You have to be, what did he say? You got to focus. And Owen asked him, how do you train focus? You know, sometimes I want to smack Owen Palmer-Akin, but like, he got to do something about the focus of these players. I don't know how you train focus. You run them till they can't breathe anymore and sweat and be like, all right, if you don't focus, it's going to happen every training session. But like, seriously, your first touch has to be good so that the whole plan works, and you have to be committed to it. Like players like Samari who are jogging, you know, players like KDH who can't take it on his right foot. It's just, it totally breaks down what Brendan has been trying to put in. And I know John was going to say, why you try to play it if you don't have the player? Well, because that's what we as fans like to see played, you know, and that's what Brendan was brought in here for. That's what he's gotten the $10 million to bring in the football that looks good. You know, otherwise we can pay, you know, whatever manager to coach up Route 1 football, you know, and that's not what we want to see, really. I know we want to win. I know.
But do we need, like, it's happened with a few managers, you know, we get the manager, like, we're a really good team with the manager bounce. When we got rid of Ranieri, we got Craig Shakespeare, we had that amazing run in the Champions League. When we got rid of Puel with Brandon, we had that amazing, you know, resurgence. Is it too late for us to have that same, you know, that same tactic? But then I agree with Michael when you say that if that is the case, why aren't those players playing like that now?
And it's such a risk, though, is the problem, because if you bring in somebody who doesn't work for the players, then in that case, because what you're doing then in that case is you're giving the players the power. We've seen clubs like that before, like Arsenal and Chelsea. If you bring in a manager who it doesn't work for, then you're going to end up like Southampton under Nathan Jones, losing like 8-9 games straight. And if that happens to us, then all jokes aside, it is guaranteed relegation. And it's just that's what scares me so much about changing the manager, because I don't see a lot of new managers available that we could get this late in the season into a relegation scrap who would be able to pick up these players and get them to do any better than Brendan is doing right now. I don't think Vieira would do better. I don't think Hasenhüttl would do any better. I don't think Roy Hodgson would do any better.
I don't. I think you're completely right. The fact is, Brendan Rodgers is a good coach and a good manager. And when he leaves this club, he's going to be snatched up like immediately by some big club somewhere, and he's going to do well there. And we would have been lucky to have him for the years that we did. You know, it sucks that we're in the position that we are right now. It kind of sucks to feel like the players aren't playing up to their potential. And this like 4-game losing streak is just terrible. And being 1-0 down right now is even more terrible. So
I want to bring back a comment that I saw of Scott that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Scott. You're being funny. You're being real funny.
I do want to, again, like, own up my words here. Like I mentioned with Jason's comment that you said we're not showing passion, we're going to be relegated. I said that I respectfully disagree with you. The thing that frustrates me with this is that it still feels like we have the quality on the pitch to win this game, but that we're not using it at all. Whether that is because the players are downing tools or because the manager isn't using the right tactics, I don't have a clue. But
in football, at times, it doesn't matter how much quality you have in the team. I think the fans have got to play a part. The players' passion has got to play a part. You can have the best team, you can have all the best players, but if you don't have the passion or the drive, you're not going to do anything. I agree, we have to tear tactically, but we're playing awful because we don't have the passion. If we get 100% every single time we lose the ball, we'll be fine, because there's no fine. We're just like all the roster built. Oh, great. Well, don't worry, we'll just walk back.
It's really frustrating to watch, because, like I said, I can watch every Premier League game. It's really frustrating to watch the other games and see other teams run so hard when they lose the ball and swarm, and when they get the ball, run really hard. The guy on the far side of the field is busting a gut to get back. And then when we watch Leicester, you see so much jogging and only maybe like 2 or 3 players running as hard as they can to make something happen. And it's just and I don't know if that's tactics or if that's player drive, focus, as Brendan likes to say, professionalism. I mean, these are the same players that took us to Europe twice and won an FA Cup. The same players, minus Casper, who is important because Danny Ward has let a lot in, and Mark Albright, and these Cengiz Under. These are the same players, Oh
man, Cengiz Under.
This is the biggest international break of Leicester City's in the last, I'll say, since we won the Premier League, because if we lose this game, right, no matter what scores tomorrow, we will be in the bottom 3, because if I didn't get a point where we drop in after the break, we get Crystal Palace, right? They are poor. They are at the moment. Then we've got Villa, who we beat 2 months ago, 4-2. We smacked them. Then we've got Bournemouth. That is 3 gigantic games. And no matter what happens during the international break, either the players get a 3-week bollocking, or get rid of the manager, get a new one. It has to be changes, because if we go after the break that we are now, we're down.
If we lose, is Brendan getting sacked for the international break?
Because that gives them 2 weeks. That gives the team 2 weeks to.
Madison is going to come back from England with a new manager in 3 days. And 3 days of training with the new manager. That'd be crazy. That's why I don't like the carousel. I just don't like it. It just breaks up everything. It would totally break up everything that it would be symbolically saying what Brendan Rodgers has brought is over and no more of that. And I don't know. I think he's just brought a lot to the club, to the squad, to the philosophy, and we're just having a bad stretch. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to root for the guys. I mean, not hard to root for them, but it's hard to watch and it's hard to be positive. Well, that's why you got.
What I really liked about Brendan, he brought us like consistency. We consistently came fifth. Like if we're upset because we came fourth. Now I'm like, wow, we came fifth twice with this squad. I'm like buzzing now. Like, and he won us a trophy. He won us two. I don't care if it's a charity cup. We won the Community Shield, and we have to beat Man City to get that. And he's brought us consistency in that respect. But if his first tactic's brilliant, then we are world class. If it doesn't work, that's when we struggle. There's no plan B. As people are saying, like if we play bad, then that's it. We're stuck because there's nothing to do. He doesn't make us up before 60th minute, and if he notices the team doesn't work at the beginning, he doesn't change it. We stick with the same formation for 45 minutes, and by that point, it's mainly too late.
Yeah, he doesn't in game changes very well at all. It sucks. Sucks to talk about. It sucks to watch. I get it. I get it. Hey.
I think the big question here is, did Jesse Marsch get another job after leaving Leeds?
No, he hasn't got a job, but I mean, he's going to get another job. They're calling for him to be USA manager, possibly, but no, he's going to work for a club.
Maybe Hasenhüttl. When he went to Southampton, he gave them a lift.
Some are calling for Vieira to come to USA as well.
To the USA.
That would be kind of cool. But let me see, what was that? Oh, Ted Lasso. The thing about Ted Lasso is that he relied on his staff a lot. He relies on his staff a lot. And what he brings is the motivation and the drive and the passion to spread out to the squad. And Brendan just does not motivate at all. He doesn't motivate anything. He doesn't motivate me, even after wins. Sometimes after a win, the manager, what he says gets you pumped. Brendan doesn't. He doesn't inject.
Look at Klopp. When Liverpool win, he's sprinting around the pitch. He's going that to the cop.
Yeah,
you don't see Brendan doing that.
Break out a notebook. Oh, my claps were nice.
I gotta say, I kind of want to give Craig comment of the day, because this had me rolling. This is incredible.
Yeah,
right. We're just about to kick off the.
There have been no changes. There have been no changes to either team in halftime.
None.
We're coming out angry though.
Right, Suter's well forward.
Scott.
What?
Scott's comment.
Turtle waxing his implants.
Goodness gracious!
But that's passion. I want to see my manager doing that. I want to see
the players want to. The players need that. The players need that, because I don't know why they're professionals. They should be running as hard as they can, but that roar from the crowd when you look over to the touchline and you see your manager all hyped up, that gets me hyped as a fan. Shoot, let's go.
100%.
I think the last time I saw Brendan passionate was when Fofana came on against was it Ren, and he scored a header.
That rings a bell. I think it was against Ren.
He ran over to him.
He ran over to him, and Brendan was like, "Yeah, that's the last time I saw him passionate." I think
it's not a bad call. I think you're right.
Ball pinging around.
Because even like when we were winning the Community Shield and stuff like that, I feel like it was just claps and notebook.
Ball over the top, controlled by Ricky.
So like
P.
Again, going back to like the jokes on Twitter, like I feel like even Roy Hodgson and his Zimmer frame show more emotion on the side of the pitch.
Oh, here's a bad stat.
Indeed, he
Brentford
takes out.
Never lost a Premier League game in which they have scored first.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and also weren't they saying like Leicester City have never?
We've never lost to Brentford in the Premier League. No.
Oh no! It was some stat like this season we've never come back from losing at halftime.
Really? We always just score right before halftime if we're losing.
It was something like that. It was something like it was something that shocked me. Like I didn't think it was right, but it was posted by like Sky. And it was something like if we were losing at halftime, we have lost every game.
Well, Brentford has a free kick.
I mean, we have got one good stat this season where we've scored in 2 consecutive games 3 goals in the first half. That's a good stat to have.
It's out for a Leicester goal kick. Are we all matched up? 47, 54, 55?
I can't match up. And honestly, I've only got illegal stream, so it's just you two. I'm just a sidekick.
You and I are basically synced up. I think I'm like half a second behind you.
Okay.
Like Iverson just took the goal kick and it's lofting over and has been intercepted.
Nice.
Dewsbury Hall does well to intercept in the midfield, though. This is where I am seeing a little bit of change, is that like players are in there towards the center circle winning the ball in midfield. We didn't do any of that in the first half.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but Madison is still playing really, really deep.
Soon as after kickoff,
yep.
Leeds has doubled their lead against Wolves and Southampton have equalised.
Well, I guess it's time for us to score a goal.
Yeah.
We're over here passing it around the backs.
That is not what we want to see.
Well, and right as we say that, Brentford intercept a lazy pass in midfield, and they're charging forward 4 against 3. Dan Amarte shields that ball, though.
Leaves it for Iverson, who chucks it away. Very nice.
I was a little worried there, though, because like Amarte did not look confident shielding that ball.
Ooh, good header on from Ndidi to push it through to
ball from KDH.
Yeah,
really poor.
And then he decides to close down too late. If he decides right away to run at that, I don't know. But, I mean, Brentford knows exactly where they're going to beat us down the edges here.
Yep, and Mbuemo tussles with
Amarte
and wins and gets his shot blocked for a corner kick.
But, again, they just play a long ball down the sideline, and Mbuemo gets to run on it. Amarte gets his arm across him. It's kind of high up on his chin.
So according to Google, we have changed our shape, but it's to a 4-2-3-1, which is the Brendan special.
The Brendan special to get freaking scored on again and do nothing but pass the ball around the back. Jeez. Madison dropped too deep. Yeah, this corner comes way deep. They try to flick it over the top, but a bunch of Brentford players are offside, and Iverson's there.
Iverson collects the looping ball, and there's the clap, there's the yelling, there's Brendan.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I've never seen a grimace on his face like that before.
Yeah, he actually showed some emotion.
He must be feeling the sack. He must be feeling it. Oh, Tete.
Ooh, a little tussle in midfield.
Uh-oh.
Iverson's been pretty good. Jamie Vardy warming up.
Yeah, and Nacho getting warm. Let's go. Inject a little energy. Where are the away fans
on the
at?
wing, but he's offside.
Yeah, he was a little offside.
Iverson's been good. I don't blame him for the goal at all. It took 2 deflections, and I'm still fully confident that there was an offside pass in the build-up.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, unlucky.
Oh, come on!
Where do the away fans sit in the stadium?
Yes, get in! Come on!
Oh my God, Dano sharing a goal! You old spoiler mother, get out of here!
We'll get there. We'll get
Harvey
there.
Barnes.
The goal has shocked Jono so much he left the room. Dewsbury Hall comes forward, loses his man, chips it over, finds Madison. Madison through ball. Harvey Barnes. He makes no mistake from there.
What minute is it?
It's
53rd.
goal minute right now.
Let's
52.
go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Play the music. You know it. Oh, it's Harvey Barnes. It's an equalizer, Harvey.
Wait, hang on. Is it going to VAR?
It better not. If they take this away and then keep theirs, then I hope that they parade every single VAR official in their dinky little red and white striped shirts after this game.
Yeah, take it away for what? KDH shoves the man off the ball very fairly, I would say. Madison puts Harvey through perfectly.
Put that ball on the center circle right now. We've kicked off. We've kicked off. That goal stands.
Okay.
It's an equalizer. Harvey Barnes. Oh.
Run away, run away to Champions League.
Run away.
Whatever. We are staying up. Yeah, we are staying up.
Don't shut up, okay? We've just scored for the second time in 5 games. Shut up.
And it was very nice. Very nice.
Ooh, Thomas Frank's got the big water out.
But I think you might have been right. This is from maybe a tactical change in the midfield. And KDH shoves off the man winning the ball, really advanced in their part of the field.
And we made confident first-time passes for like the first time in 2023.
Very good pass from KDH to get it to Madison.
Oh, and through ball finds
Mbuemo. Get out on him. Don't let the cross in.
Castagna still gives him so much space. Oh, goodness.
Go. And then he calls a foul on them. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I was gonna say, like, Norgard basically just body slammed
Thank you, Fee, for the super sticker.
Fee, the faithful watcher, the faithful supporter of the channel.
Enfield's finest.
I remember when we beat Southampton 9-0. I was like, she spent her time.
We love it. We appreciate it.
Doesn't go to us, it goes to the channel.
I was gonna say, like, I can promise you I have made no money from any of my time working on Leicester Fan TV.
I've paid in my patience and my soul, but not money.
That's true. But I feel like the club owes me for that more than the channel.
Yeah.
If they could help pay my DHL fees on all the shirts I order, that would be nice.
You can get your value-added tax back. You have to write the club, though.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to lose that in postage.
Then we'll
send it with DHL, and I'm going to get charged duty on it again.
No, but you can get your VAT because that's only for purchases made in the UK. So,
No, it's the same thing though. It's just like I'd rather spend like an extra 2 hours in like the city proper than at the airport filing my VAT receipts.
Right. Brentford has us under pressure. We're trying to play it out of the back instead of chucking it downfield, and finally Castagna does. But now we need to push up. I mean,
we need to push at them.
We're not winning.
Pinnock just had half of London to work in there.
And Daka's the one who's
chasing. Why Patson Daka playing right back?
Chasing Henry down all the way.
But that's what you need to see. You need to see players just like working as a team. Like, I don't care if, Vardy was playing in centre back. You do what you need to do to help the team out. In this situation, this is what you got to do.
Absolutely.
Josh Silva's warming up for Brentford.
I mean, Brentford has been running us ragged with these long balls. The field has been shifting back and forth all match long. These guys are, they're putting their heart out there. I guarantee you that their miles, their kilometers on their vest are going to be up there because there's been a lot of running in this match. That's with every Premier League match, I guess. Brentford's bench scurrying around.
Busy bees, you might say.
Busy bees.
I'll leave.
Show's over, guys. Show is over.
Rearrange us back.
Oh, we tried to play it out from the back, but Brentford's press has got us, and Iverson puts the ball out of bounds. It's a Brentford throw.
Again, the Kasper Schmeichel school of distribution.
Yikes.
Come on, Ivan. Come on.
Yo, I hope you lose your $100.
$100, not $100, £100. That's like
£100, man.
Canadian.
God.
I hope you lose your £100.
Tell you what to do with that. Order yourself a shirt. You can put your name on the back for that much money.
Yeah. You're gonna lose your $100 with that foolish
and
wager.
That money goes to Leicester at least. We can put more Fox statues in front of Seagrave.
Foolish wager.
Foolish,
Mr. Ivan Smith, with that wager.
I was going to say, like, I wanted to make like a really silly Baldy Lock style bet, and what I was tempted to offer was I would order a Ryan Bertrand Leicester City shirt.
Ooh.
Absolute legend. Played like 70 minutes for us.
Man, we got to
Google how many games he's played for us. Ryan Bertrand.
I'm pretty sure he actually played like 3 games and then got injured and has just been.
He's 33. He's played.
He's only 33. I thought he was like 38.
He's played most of his games. He played for Southampton, which was 192, but he's played 4 for us.
He was outstanding at Southampton, except for putting his foot through whose leg? Io's leg. Was it Io's leg for the 9?
I was going to say, like, playing in 2 9-0 defeats.
Yeah. Well, he's the one that got it started in the rainy one. The one that we won. Like his
well in at the back.
Yeah.
Hey, just wait for our next center back signing. We're going to bring in Jan Bednarek. It's going to be great.
People wanted him so bad last season in the summer. Here we go. KDH wins it at midfield again.
Good pass. We maintain possession.
Daka's getting fouled.
Daka's just wrestling in the middle of the pitch.
He's getting fouled. The player's not letting him run. Yeah, see, even Madison's complaining because KDH, first of all, what a great win of the ball in the midfield. Daka, great hold-up play to leave it for Madison.
He's got to go to the ground when he's getting grabbed like that.
Yeah. He's trying to play strong, but yeah, he has to recognize that he's through, and Madison's trying to put him through, and Brentford's going to make some changes. It's the 60th minute. It is the 60th minute. What's Brendan going to do here?
It's Brendan time.
Oh, it is Brendan time. You're right.
Ooh, damn scarred.
All right, so I'm looking at our bench. I'm trying to see like who we can like for like. We can do like Daka for Vardy. We can do Luke Thomas for Castagna.
No, do not do that. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. Do not do that.
I'm not saying I want them. I'm just trying to picture what Brendan would do. I'm trying to see who is
Leeds
in FIFA a verbatim.
We need to switch to a back four and start going forward.
Dominating Wolves. It's 3-0 to Leeds now.
3 Leeds.
Jesse Marsh is at home. Like, what the hell?
Why couldn't I do that?
Or why couldn't the players do that?
Is that Dennis
That's really
Pratt?
not their goal difference. It's now -8. It's one above ours.
Okay, we got them under pressure.
Ours is -9 now that we've scored again.
We need a better... Oh, come on, we need a better press. Tete, what are you doing? Come on, buddy.
It looks like Dennis Pratt's coming on, though, and I like that. I like Dennis Pratt.
He's going to come on for Tete.
I was about to say the exact same thing.
He's not coming on for KDH. He's coming on for Tete, I promise.
And honestly, out of the two, I would say I think Tete's had a more disappointing game than KDH. KDH hasn't had a good one, but
at least KDH is in the game. You know, Tete, I don't even remember last time he touched the ball.
Anthony, when are we going to get the Ryan Bertrand testimonial match?
This is Bertrand's retirement fund.
When are we getting the Ryan Bertrand testimonial?
Never. He doesn't deserve one.
But here comes Tete on the ball. He cuts through everything.
Prove me wrong.
Oh, goodness. Wow. He shuffles through 3 Brentford defenders within the 10 yards of the goal. And, oh, my goodness.
It's like he heard me. He heard me say he was having a bad match. And then absolutely skins 3 Brentford defenders.
I think he was looking over at the sideline, was like, you ain't taking me out yet. And he's going to take the corner.
This is our first corner of the game.
It is. We haven't really troubled their back line at all.
Vardy, Iheanacho, and Pratt, apparently.
Oh!
Ooh, that's a cheeky corner.
He sends a laser into the box.
That looked photoshopped almost.
Right? It looked fake.
Photoshopped.
It looked fake. It was nice.
Lofted through ball, looking for Matters, won't find him. Ball pinging around.
And Brentford's controlling it. We're pressing them.
Silva on the ball. Look at how we're pressing, though. This is new.
Got to get it right, though. Got to get it right. Suter, of course, wins the header.
14-foot tall man.
Oof, got to get there. Got to get there. KDH, you got to get the ball, bro. Come on. You were there.
You got one back. Come on, Wolves.
Oh, and they finally beat our
Wolverhampton Wanderers fan Jono over here.
Well, if they beat Leeds, yeah, but they're not going to beat Leeds. They're 3-1 down.
Cross comes in for Brentford. Crossed on the volley, out for a corner kick.
Oof. Took them a while to break our press. And it just wasn't happening on that far side again where Tete was. Look how Brendan's giving the instruction. I'm telling you, Daka and Tete are coming off.
Oh, yeah. We got Vards.
Yeah, we wouldn't have Daka, Iheanacho, and Vardy at the same time. Daka will come off. It'll be a testimonial of Bertrand giving a check back to Leicester City of all the money he's taken away. Nothing.
Corner's headed away and cleared all the way back to
David Raya playing as a deep line midfielder right now for Brentford. Offside.
So Dennis Pratt's on, Jamie Vardy's on.
Time for a party. Let's do it. So that's going to be Daka.
Let's go.
Dennis Pratt brace incoming.
Yeah, you're right. Pratt does replace Tete.
For sure.
The camera really focuses in on Castagna there for a brief moment, and I'm not sure why.
Well, it's the Belgian connection, him and Pratt. I'm pretty sure that's what they were talking about, something like that. What was that? Come on.
Not a great nod on header there.
But he's in the game. Let's go.
I will say this early on, I also attribute it to the fact that like the team has been worse, but Tete has been worse than Lookman in my opinion. And when he was with us, Lookman was pretty hit or miss.
Oh, I think Lookman was really good for us. I think Lookman, out of all the right wingers that we've signed on loan and tried since Mars has been gone, I think Lookman has been by far the best.
Dewsbury Hall gets chopped.
Ooh, he wins the ball off Tony.
To score the goal that keeps
Leicester and then City Tony comes through. Whoa. Ivan Tony should be getting a yellow for that, right? No yellow.
Apparently not.
Ooh, nice switch of play down here. Nice touch by Harvey.
Good control by Harvey.
As soon as he gets the ball, two players are on him. He leaves the ball for KDH, whose first touch is trash. And then, of course,
that's a soft foul.
And Jamie Vardy's in the game now with the foul call.
Tottenham have scored against Southampton.
Let's
2-1.
go. Are we getting spoiled in the chat? Paul Jameson is saying boom.
No, because he was
saying he was
game
shooting
because
back in.
Oh. he's on the airplane. Is that what
Yuri's out for the rest of the season, isn't he?
No, yeah, he is. He's out for the rest of the season.
Ooh.
Second half attempts 3-1 in favor of Leicester.
Yeah, but we need the ball. We need a win. We need 3 points. And we just really cannot lose. That's for sure. And Wemo.
Draw or lose.
That's us.
Don't lose.
Stania gets marshaled over there.
But it's out for a Leicester goal kick.
I thought he gave a corner.
Oh, he did. Oh. Thought it was a foul.
James Taylor says that we can't bring it on, but he says that we've ruined it now because of the subs.
I don't think those were terrible subs.
Yeah, I don't think Dennis Pratt
and Vardy, fine by me. Daka wasn't having that much of an impact on the game. Tete wasn't. I think they're fine changes.
Players just got to stay focused.
Matters challenging in the penalty.
I agree with this comment here that even Lookman was getting stick. We haven't
Yeah, he was getting stick, but he was good, and he scored goals, and he scored quality goals, and he always made good runs. And I guarantee you that James Maddison loved playing with him.
Oh, Vardy plays a through ball. He's looking for Barnes.
Oh.
Raya's messed it up.
No, Barnes is chasing Raya into the corner like he's a left back. Ooh, Ryan plays out. No, that's not a foul. Let's go. Kick it in. Oh. Get back. Yes, play faster. Madison, leave it for him. Madison, that needs to be better.
It's a bad pass to Dennis Pratt.
He didn't want to give it to Ricky P for some reason, who was closer. Oh, that was our chance. Raya way out of his goal, playing like he was the right back, trying to get away from KDH. Oh, that was so funny. Raya did really good there. Oy.
Timmy Castagna to Barnes, through ball, Dewsbury Hall, into the box. It's poor pass.
Oof. Was that a handball?
Ooh, Castagna. Oh, and we're mad at the ref there. Looks like he gave the throw into Brentford.
Does he?
I feel like that's harsh on Pratt.
Does Castagna put his hand up? So what is he calling a goal kick?
I don't know. I don't know why David Raya has the ball right now. Because it'd either be a free kick if he's calling it for a handball or a throw-in.
A Leicester throw.
Good.
Oh, Leicester corner.
I'll take that.
All right, come on, Leicester.
In swinger, Dennis Pratt goal. That's what I'm calling here.
And it's an in swinger. David Ryer punches out for a Leicester. All right. I'm going to need another beer.
Ndidi. Through ball. Trying to find Pratt. He's tussling. Keeps the ball in play. Brentford recover, though.
By the way, the scores are still 1-1. It's not 2-1 to Leicester.
Yeah, I haven't seen any goal update yet.
You would know what the score is from our reaction.
Through ball. Brentford in the penalty area. Well taken by Suter, who gets tripped. Free kick.
Harry Suter is the man. Let's go. Let's go.
James, I assume you're talking about Dennis Pratt there, though. Like, or is that Pratt or is that Vardy? 4 goals in all comps, 1 in the Prem.
Wolves have gotten back to 3-2.
I don't want to keep wearing black. Does that mean should I put on a Wolves shirt?
Wearing the black until we win. I'm like a defender of the wall. I'm just gonna take the black.
Somebody from Brentford's on the ground right now.
Oh,
is that Norgard? No,
it is Jensen. He's been running pretty hard all game.
It's Baptiste.
Getting his kit ready. Brentford keeping the legs fresh. Everyone getting a drink. Showing a replay of the goal here.
Still so annoyed with this. That counted. Tim throwing out Casper for a shock return as player manager until May. I don't think he couldn't come back as player manager because we can't sign him as a player unless he terminates his contract with Nice.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It'll
James.
be Mike Stoll.
I can't even watch the stream anymore. All the streams are showing Leeds and bloody Wolves now.
You can be our Chris Kamara then. You're giving us our updates around the horn.
Well, Leeds, the score of the goals is
3-2
to Leeds against Wolves, 2-1 for Tottenham against Southampton, 1-0 for Villa against Bournemouth, and for us it's 1-1 against Brentford.
Looks like Ndidi's coming off. Is that going to be for Mendy or Sumare?
Please be Mendy. Please be Mendy. Please be Mendy. Please be Mendy.
My text feed is giving me Sumare. Yep.
It is Sumare, yeah.
Man.
It's not Mendy, it is Sumare confirmed.
Right. That's not the position he needs to be picking up, though. Come on. Let's go.
Because Brentford have been playing very physically with us, and I don't rate Sumare for his physicality.
He can be strong, but he has to have it here. It has to be in here, not here. You know?
Right.
It has to be in here, and it's just not showing it. Like I said, I think I made a comment last week during the match after he was playing for like 5 to 10 minutes that he didn't have a drop of sweat on him. And I was just thinking to myself, like, dude, get in the game. Get to work. Harvey's over here. Taking his man all the way through the highlight. And out for a Leicester corner.
In swinger, Dennis Pratt goal. I'm calling it.
Craig says he gives
Miserable first half, better second half.
Brendan's got it all wrong.
I don't know that. I think we're lucky to get that corner. I don't think Hickey touches it.
Yeah, Barnes is a professional.
You know what, though? If they got their goal and we score from this, even then.
Yeah, right. Yes, he's keeping the fox warm in his bosom. Here's the in-swinger.
Oh, it's not good. Collected by Pratt. He plays it back to Amarte, back to Pratt. Brentford have spread out. Would try to switch up play to Madison. He does collect in the end after it. Ooh, and he gets knocked over for a free kick.
Ooh, matters.
Last time I did this, we beat Villa 4-2, wasn't it? I think it was.
Hey, there's still 23 and a half minutes left.
Tottenham have now 3-1 against Southampton.
Tottenham are beating Southampton?
3-1 now.
I'll take it.
We need another goal. If we win this, it'd be so good. Even a draw will be okay at this rate.
Just points. Just
a point. A point.
Pull us away from the pack a little bit. Give us some comfort. Free kick comes in, headed away. Another corner kick. In swinger, Dennis.
Got to keep him. Well, if Madison's going to take this, it's going to be a outswinger now. But we do have them under pressure. We don't really score from corners. What we need is Harry Suter.
We don't really score.
We don't really score. We need Harry Suter to get his. We just need like a floating ball into the box and let Harry Suter rise up above everybody and get his head on it. Somehow we got
on the head, though. It is going to be Matters taking, so it'll be an outswinger. Castagna breaks free from his man. Outswinger comes in, headed away. On the volley, goes off of Vardy. Couldn't get out of the way.
Ricky P puts one into the box. Harry Suter wins the head.
Suter nods it on. Finds Castagna. He shoots. There's appeals for a handball there from the Leicester players.
Everything was too close. Harry Suter knocks it on.
Nods it on.
No, he's offside.
He is not. I want to see a replay on that shot.
I want to see a replay on the header. Okay, he's way offside.
Okay, yeah, he was Matters as well offside. And we're not going to get to see a replay on the
Aston Villa beating Bournemouth 2-0.
We're trying to play the ball quickly here. It gets intercepted in the midfield.
Bournemouth's going down. KDH takes a man out.
He's trying to swap shirts early.
Woo! A lot of action going on as the 80th minute ticks away. Seems like the players do got a lot of gas since they were just jogging all first half.
There was, I think, it was James mentioned that we're actually seeing some fight.
Yeah.
Southampton have brought one back. It's Tottenham 3, Southampton 2.
Jeez, there's a lot of goals going on, not in our game. Jeez.
Is that Mbuemo to take the free kick for Brentford?
Mbuemo free kick.
Looks like he's going to try to cross it right into towards that 6-yard box. No.
Lofted. He lofts it over.
Very lofted.
And if that was
all right, smart to that.
Craig's comment. Craig's comment.
It was a tete. Yes, he is a tete.
Headed away by Pratt outside the penalty area.
Uh-oh.
Ricky P gets thrown down. No free kick given. Cross from Brentford doesn't find anybody. And out for a throw-in.
Brentford. Oh, wow. It's early. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah. Brentford has had
3 years already. That's what it is.
Brentford has ran a lot, and the guys who have played up front for them, Mbeumo and Tony, I think they took off Wissa, but Mbeumo and Tony have ran a lot this match, and they're coming to the end of their gas tanks. So you'll see a lot more like that from them.
Would Christensen be back after the break? Because he was out for, it was meant to be out for 3 weeks, wasn't he?
He was called up for Denmark, so I'm sure he will be.
Play for He might play for Denmark.
I mean, isn't Brentford Denmark at this point anyways?
Right, yeah, they are. I almost said Brentford. That's funny.
Surprised I didn't get Schmeichel, to be honest.
Yeah.
What? He's playing.
I mean, I feel like if Schmeichel was going to leave, he wouldn't have gone to another Prem team.
No. Well, is he even still playing for Nice? Like, apparently they had big arguments and stuff.
I can't follow the rumors too closely. Like, I just skim what I see on Twitter. Because I saw a bunch of stuff that, like, early in the season, he had a big falling out with the Nice board. But now he's also apparently, like, one of the best goalkeepers in Ligue 1, getting regular game time. Like, I've seen both of those things being said.
Of course. Gotta make sure you get all the readers, all the clicks. Gotta cover all the bases.
We've got a bee in the fox's den.
Get out of here, bees.
Aston Villa 3, Bournemouth 0.
Brentford's free kick is cleared. Wolves apparently have another goal as Vardy is chasing down that ball that's been nodded on towards Raya. He'll collect.
Dude, 5 years ago, Vardy beats that guy in a foot race.
It's Leeds 3, Wolves 2.
Woof.
Every game, one team has scored 3 goals apart from ours. A team has scored 3.
They bring the excitement to the Premier League. All entertainment every second for 90 minutes. That's what they say about us.
We didn't. Oh no, Villa. It didn't count as 2-0. Still, we bring all the games. I can't watch the game because apparently the UK don't like showing the English league. So I'm just a sportsman who just tells the score.
Well, it's because they want you to go to the game.
No, it's just that they want us to buy Prime, BT Sport, Sky Sports.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No wonder why it's
already
screaming.
Chasing down Raya, forcing him into an early goal kick. It'll be intercepted by Suter. Dewsbury Hall tries to control, but he can't, and Brentford regain possession.
Ooh, and they're pushing forward pretty hard. Samari, who's not running.
He's a yellow card. Are you joking me?
He takes too long to decide that he's going to chase.
He has to go. I'm sorry. He's Deadwood. He's Deadwood.
When he decides to chase the player down, he's late.
9 minutes after coming on, red card.
Oh.
No, he's not going to get sent off.
No, he's got a yellow card. Cody is the best invention ever.
I don't know what that means.
I'm going to Google Cody. Hopefully, it's nothing bad.
It's a
open source theater software. Maybe it's like a streaming service.
No, it's open source. So you log into Kodi or you get your Fire Stick and you get onto their server, and then they have multiple servers that have all types.
Oh, it's an IPTV.
If you get a VPN, can I get? Oh, hang on. What if I get a VPN? Can I get what you get?
Probably.
Oh, you definitely could get NBC Sports if you had a VPN. If you had no address, I don't see why not.
Yeah, and if you all you need is like a credit card and probably like a PO box for a billing address, and you can get Fubo in Canada.
Yeah, Fubo. Yeah. You can get any of that stuff with a VPN.
Wolves have received a red card.
Okay, here we go. Back to Leicester.
Fox is on the ball.
I can't watch it. This is my job, man. Don't shut me down.
Oh, I thought that pass was going to find his man. Nick, I agree. I do feel like there's another goal in this.
What I was saying about the blackouts or not showing the games on TV in the US, the NFL did this for years. If the stadium in your city did not sell out all the tickets. And this happened the week of the game. Like your game might be on TV that week. If the tickets didn't sell out before like Thursday and the game's on Sunday, then your game will not be shown on TV. Because
that with baseball as well. Like, doesn't the MLB's Universal Service doesn't let you see your local team?
Yeah, if the stadium isn't sold out, then they'll just black it out on TV. And
now that's wild for football because like football tickets are Harry Suter in the penalty area,
dribbling, taking on like 3 or 4 guys, doing little shuffle moves. But now he needs to get back.
Now Brentford looked to counter. We're tracking back quickly though. Ooh, and it's won by was that one by Sumari?
It was won by Suter. Oh,
Harvey Barnes forces a save.
But see how the ball bounces off Raya and no one is there? Yes, KDH shows off his man. Forward, Sumari.
Harvey Barnes again on the wing. He's up against Hickey. Absolutely wrestles him to the ground there. You can't do that, Harvey.
He tries to mag him, but the Brentford player had him totally figured out.
On the note of football broadcasts, I was just thinking about this recently because Match of the Day was all over Twitter and the like.
Right.
I know the Match of the Day theme, legendary, a little trumpet tune. Everybody knows it. The Canadian equivalent to that is Night in Canada. Like every Canadian, whether you like hockey or not, I couldn't care less about hockey. I know the theme. Is Monday Night Football the U.S. equivalent?
Yep, of course. And we have like artists, musical artists come and make a Monday night theme every year. And so it's like a big thing, you know, and there was one country music artist who made the theme that was so popular. I think it might have even been one of his songs that he redid to make it All My Rowdy Boys Are Here on Monday Night. And I don't know, it was just like a big thing. Yeah. The theme song.
Come on, Leicester. It's nice to hear the fans coming, like saying, come on.
I'm seeing a lot of comments coming in saying that the Leicester fans are making noise here, which is really good because I feel like, especially at home games, it's been quiet. And I don't blame the fans that much.
Run!
Barnes
no one's running with them.
On the through ball there, but that was a limp through pass.
No gas left in the tank for KDH. Sumari's useless.
It is now officially Villa 3, Bournemouth 0.
Good job.
Take it.
Come on, Madison. Don't get fouled. Just carry the ball.
Madison absolutely sheds his man. 1, 2, foul. Look at him running through this team.
He's cramping.
Yeah. I was about to say, I don't know what he means by this, but yeah, he needs someone to help him with his leg.
His calves. He's running. He's done. He might be done. He needs some water. He needs some fluid. He needs some ice.
He needs some Lucozade. Come on.
He needs everything. He's like, he was trying so hard there, giving his heart and soul, man. I love it. I love it from Madison. Come on, Leicester. Let's go. Nacho for Harvey. No, Nacho for Madison. Please get him off. Yeah, get him off. He can't walk.
I get it because we need to take all the time we can right now. Like, we can't just have him recovering from the cramp on the pitch. A little worried because that's a lot of creativity gone from the midfield. But
he took himself off just there. He was like, he's done. He took himself off.
He didn't do this though. Like, I feel like if you want to come off, you do this.
Maybe. He's done.
2 strikers on though.
Including Ian, our best striker. Come on, Leicester. Come, everybody, let's go.
We can champions of England.
All right, let's go.
I'm always scared of
5 minutes.
I feel like we're going to be
5 minutes
out of sync.
It doesn't matter. It's not for us to be in sync. It's just to lead the way.
5 minutes at a time.
5 minutes.
Let's go 12. Brendan Rodgers whistling there. That ain't no clap.
Oof. Let's go, Samari. I need you to be running. I don't want to see no jogging out there. Stick to a man. Let's go. Turn. Let's go.
The shape here as well. It looks like we might be 2 up front.
We need better touches.
We can't be playing Kel as a winger.
He's just dropping deep to get into the game, get a touch on the ball, get a feel for it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Iheanacho, 94th minute winner. Here we go.
I can't.
That's good. Good. Oh, you got to do it earlier.
KDH just misplaces the pass.
Castagna tries to slide on the intercepted pass from Norgard and gets a slight touch. It's out for a Brentford throw. I wonder if Brentford's trying to go for the win. They're passing it around the back.
Jono, I cannot tell you how tempted I am to just put you on solo layout right now.
Put him on. Don't put. He has a fox in his mouth. Ooh. Embuemo's out of gas. He leaves it for nobody and puts it out of bounds for a Leicester throw. This has been a hard fight. Whoever's been watching this game, you can know this has been a hard fight.
Oh, a red card. Brentford have got a red card. Come on.
Louise, you got to watch. Oh, no. What happened there? Why is Harvey on the ground?
It's a second yellow.
For Ivan Toney.
No, for Baptiste.
For Baptiste?
Tony hadn't been booked yet.
Baptiste was a sub.
He came on, got booked. My condolences to anyone that had him in FPL.
Oh, my goodness.
3 minutes with a man up. Let's do this.
Come on, Leicester.
What happens? Oh, why does he step in like that? Why does he challenge for the ball like that?
I think he's a young player.
Oh.
He's not that young. He's 24.
This is going to be a lot of time. KDH is in a lot of pain. I mean, KDH slides in for the tackle to win the ball. He does win the ball. His foot is on the ground, and Baptiste just absolutely stamps on his foot. He's late. I don't know how you win the ball like this, but Baptiste tries to, and he gets
goes in aggressively, and it just gets all of it wrong.
He gets all of KDH's leg, ankle, foot. Ugh, it just looks bad.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, I really like this substitution from Brentford because that is Embuemo off for Pontus Jansson. So, like, it being 10 men down or being 1 man down already doesn't give us an advantage. Embuemo's gone, and he was the biggest nuisance for us in that entire Brentford side.
KDH is on his foot, and he's looking like he wants to come back in the game. But currently, it's 10 versus 10. Oh,
KDH is back on the pitch. Let's do this. Come on. There's 1 minute left in the added time, but they're going to add on another 2-3 minutes due to that stoppage.
Got to be at least 2 minutes, at least.
Amarte plays it forward. Barnes tackled out for a throw into Leicester City.
But do we really have the tactics and the passion and the creativity to break down a block? But Brentford's like out. They're not sitting back in their block with only 10 men, and they're like out here pressing us for the ball.
I was going to say, like, they don't have faith that we can beat them. We gotta.
All right, it's all the way back to Iverson. Let's do something. Ricky P plays
it pass from Ricky P to Suter there.
Suter plays it forward to Castagna. Pushes the ball a little forward.
KDH, he's got some space.
Switches it to the far side to Dennis Pratt.
Oh, you're joking. Southampton have got a penalty for 3-3.
Jesus. Samari with the early cross.
Oh, it was almost knotted on.
Harvey misses it. It's out for a Brenton throw. Brenton goal kick. Brentford. Can this game be over yet?
No.
Sitting here thinking about the Sounders already.
He's already in his West Coast state of mind.
Yeah, man. I need more goals. Leicester is so hard to watch, man. But anyway, here we go.
Jono, has that penalty been taken yet?
I can't cope, man. Leeds have
free kick Brentford.
double their lead for 4-2.
Samari, what is going on? At least he has sweat on him this time.
Southampton have equalised. Oh, it's full time. Leicester Brentford 1-1.
Oh, yeah.
It's a point. It's a point.
It is a point away at Brentford, who have been playing very, very well the last couple weeks.
We didn't break that record from the 50s.
It's good to see Madison put a ball through and Harvey get on the end of it and score a goal when it's, all said and done.
Against a scrappy Brentford side at home with our slapdash defense.
It wasn't that bad of a game to watch.
Not terrible.
Yeah.
We didn't lose.
First half.
We should have won. We didn't.
Why do you think we should have won, Jono?
Because
we should have won, damn it.
Yeah, we should have won. No, we shouldn't have won. It was a must-win game, and we didn't win it.
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
I agree a lot with Nick here that it's like, I'll take a point from that. We should have gone for the 3.
At least we're not.
Sorry, John, go ahead.
The good thing from that game is that even though, Southampton got a point back. Southampton on 24 points, I think, now after that penalty.
Well, then we're on 25.
We're on 25. So even if we're hoping for after the break, Southampton and West Ham draw, we're still above the relegation zone.
Staying up.
We are staying up.
I feel like that is the best way to describe Leicester City season, is just coughing and wheezing through we are staying up.
Okay. Hear me out. As a fan.
Yeah.
Would you rather see the last 8 games and we're 10th, 11th, 12th? It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be in Europe and we're not going to be in relegation battle, or the last 8 games and every game matters, or we're going to be in the bottom 3. Come on, man. That's what I mean. If we're not fighting for Europe, why are we even watching games if we're not going to have our heart racing at every touch of the ball? That's what it's all.
I love your energy. I don't know if I agree.
Okay, I'd rather be Fulham and safe, than us and
option A.
Be safe. Yeah, safe.
Michael, I love your energy, and I want to bring that energy forward where it's like, yeah, this game matters. Let's enjoy it. I would much rather be safe right now.
Right? On the last game of the season, we need a point to not be relegated. Against West Ham at home. Oh my God. That game. Or the last game of the season, if we win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter. We'll be 13.
Nick, give your head a wobble.
Who cares? No one's going to buy tickets to that game. Who cares? I don't care about the walk of appreciation at the end. Who cares? No.
At least, look, we're not like thinking, we're in relegation points, but surviving by goal difference. We're now 1 point out of the relegation zone.
I am going to quote a tweet here from somebody who in their bio says that they're Rodgers out, where they said it was a good show of fight and a good point against a quality team. We need more, but I agree with him there that we at least showed a fight. We looked limp in so many of our last few games where even the chances that we made, we wasted. We actually took one here. We got a goal. We got a point. We showed ourselves in the second half. This is momentum that we can take moving forward.
This is what frustrates me. We play like that, but then we don't play like that all the time. Why?
Well, that's the
I wish I had an answer.
That's the Leicester way. It usually is. We usually play with fight and we're consistent in that.
But what the celebration
What we've been now is consistently inconsistent. So we'll go on a run where we smash, Tottenham, Villa, and then the next time we show up, we're just blah and lose 3-0 at 4-0, and then it's just terrible.
I'm going to be Mr. Positive.
You got to be. You got to be after what
you're getting the solo layout. You're getting the solo layout.
We didn't. I'm not going. No. Bring me back. I don't like it. But we didn't go into the international break with a loss. That's always important.
Yes.
We scored a goal. That's a positive. We got a shot on target and scored a goal.
Shot on target.
We get Christensen back after the break. We get Faze back after the break. What else do we get back? Is that it? I think that's it.
I think that's it.
I don't think massive players.
We're not going to get JJ back in that time frame. We're not going to get Yuri back.
But Christensen,
we might have Evans back if he doesn't injure himself again in training.
Oh, yeah. It's a different show today, Fee. It's a different show today.
I do want to quickly say, Nick, I know you're asking for the link. Phil is going to be running a full post-match show. So we're actually going to wrap this one up pretty soon, and I'm going to encourage you all to go over to Phil's show where there will be links, and some of us will come over as well. We'll all share our post-match thoughts.
Well, actually, I'm getting off because I need to shower, shave, get ready for the Seattle Sounders because we have a big game, like I said, versus LAFC. Gareth Bale, big money signing for LAFC, and he's going to come to Seattle today, and we're going to show him how the Seattle Rave green do it. I'm going to take this black off and put on some green. Yeah. So, check out my Insta, my Twitter. I'll have pictures from the March and stuff like that. Show you guys how we do it in the MLS and especially up here in the Northwest. And so you guys can be jealous. All right. Good to see you guys.
Well, I'm just doing now then, yeah?
Yeah, thank you all for joining us. If you enjoyed it, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Please, everybody go over to Phil's show, and we will see you for the next watch-along.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co. Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.